the Washington Post, a paper, ran a piece that claimed the biggest leaseholder in Canada's oil sands were the evil right-wing Koch brothers. As John Hinderaker of the Powerline blog points out, the claims were wrong. So did these Post writers admit their error? No. Instead, they claim, hilarious, this is awesome, that the value of their piece does not depend on truth, but in stirring up conversation. Oh, okay, so you misreported on purpose to get real reporters to expose you as incompetent boobs. Congrats. Mission accomplished. You're a joke.
I do think that this was actually, just on the merits, wrong. The rebuttal to Hinderaker's piece had to be, like, longer than the piece that they wrote in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Angie, if a non-liberal writer had used this excuse, like, oh, I just made all this stuff up to start a debate, how quickly would he be laughed out?
And it was others who were using the information. God forbid we'd actually fact-check the information. No, we don't have a role to do that. And then they were trying to say that they just simply host the blog.
The article was based entirely on a report that was done by a far-left group called the International Forum on Globalization last fall, and I debunked that report on Powerline last October. The reality is that Koch Industries has nothing to do with Keystone.
So why did the Washington Post even write this story in the first place?
The stunning fact is that just a few days after the Washington Post article appeared, the other shoe dropped. And Senator Sheldon Whitehouse and Congressman Henry Waxman wrote a long letter to the president of Koch Industries, asking a series of questions and requesting lots of documents about the Keystone Pipeline. And they based their letter entirely on the Washington Post article and the IFG report that the Post article, in turn, relied on. And they dropped a whole series of footnotes to the Washington Post article and to the IFG report.